Welcome back, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to make 500k every single day in EAFC. So if you're new around here and you need some coins, you're in the right place. And of course, guys, we're giving away 9 sets of FIFA points. All you've got to do is subscribe and head over on Instagram and show me proof and you'll be entered into the giveaway. So if you want those points, make sure to do that. And of course, guys, if you do want some coins in a bit of a quicker way, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against nicks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to mitchcactus.com, where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to mitchcactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. Now, of course, if we're doing a trading video and it's Thursday, you know exactly where we're headed first. If we head over to the challenges, we've of course got marquee matchups, which I've of course already completed. Now for today's teams, we had Real Madrid, Valencia, Roma and Latium. Now the reason I'm looking down at my phone is because of course once you've completed it, it's hard to see the actual challenge. Now if we go over to those, you basically guaranteed 4 free filters. Now of course, as always, I don't like to focus the videos too much on these filters because I like to just tell you guys about them, show you that they work and then move on from them, because they're not really, they work as a filter. As you can see, this one's obviously working especially well from the looks of things. These cards have gone absolutely mad. Let's just have a look over at Real Madrid, see if it's the same situation. I can imagine it doesn't look that way. So actually, if you've got any Valencia players in your club, I would get them sold immediately. And I've got Gaia, unfortunately untradeable. And looking at this, as you can see, Ruben Diaz on my transfer list up there for about 46k. Now, is he worth that? Absolutely not. We're going to list him at 43. Once again, way above his value, but we're lazy listing. Essentially, we're testing whether someone's going to buy it. If they do, it's their mistake. If they don't, I've still got the card. I can use it in an SBC or sell it on for its actual value. Now, back to these filters. Right now, of course, the Real Madrid one doesn't look great. You would do that as a gold common filter. You can do the Valencia filter as a standard gold. And then we've got, of course, Roma and Latium. So let's just have a look at them. So Latium players haven't really budged at all, so that one's pretty much a no-go. You might want to go for their commons, but it's not really great. Roma, similar situation, so not a lot of movement. And I've completed marquee matchups, and of course I've completed it to show you guys how profitable it is. Now this SBC, if you do it at the right time, is going to cost you about 10 to 15,000 coins. If you've got a Villarreal player, even less. Now if we head into this, all we're actually looking to do is make 15,000 coins back. And off the back of Højbjerg straight away, we've made 4k, so if we were to sell all of this pack off right now, you're looking, I mean, add 4k for Højbjerg, we're looking just off of that one at about 7,000 coins. So I'm going to send all of this to club because it is just stuff that I will keep in my club except for these two. But already we've got that 7k of value back. So now we only need to get another 8,000 out of 4 packs. You're pretty much guaranteed profit. And then we get Newcastle Scum. We do not want that, but we will take it. It's still going to go towards the profit. So this one here, not as much profit. That anchor maybe gets us, what, 500 coins. So all of that plus about 500, you're looking at about 2k. So we're currently on 9k overall. If we would sell everything, that's what we'd be looking at, which I'd say is a pretty good run in so far. 3 packs to go. We're going to head over to the mega pack. I think this is the biggest pack of this one, so hopefully something good. Yeah, 83 is not great, not quite what we're looking for. Catalyst is all right. Danjuma, not great. I think that one's about an extra 5k, so we're actually above the mark that we were looking for now, so everything's profit, more than profit even. So these last 2 packs, whatever it is, we are absolutely laughing. So let's skip through this first one. German, I'm hoping for Cruz. No Cruz, not ideal. Oh, that one's probably like a 2k return out of all of that. So we're probably on about 2-3k profit now. So it's not miles of profit right now, but there's still potential unless that's Dalglish or Robertson. Yeah, that's not great. So we're looking at about, I'd say after this one, probably, if we'd sell it off properly, about 7 or 8k profit. Maybe a little bit more. Obviously, we didn't really go through it a lot. There's a couple cards in there, which if I spend a bit of time on, we're going to get a good bit of return. Now, right now, guys, of course, informs are up, which means you can make a ton of coins selling them and, of course, buying them too. I can't believe that they've hit this 20k point. They were literally all so cheap recently. I did see a couple investment videos saying that these were going to soar, and they were absolutely right. I mean, every single team of the week is worth absolute its weight in gold because they're so needed in SBCs. Of course, just sniping team of the weeks is going to be difficult. So how do we break that down? In the Prem, there's a couple filters you can do. So firstly, I would say the good options, realistically, we've got Chelsea, of course, we've got the new addition of Jackson there, we've got Sterling as well. The other options, similar kind of story. We've got Newcastle, couple informs over there. And I hate to say it, they're obviously performing well, so shamefully, they are good for a filter. But of course, we don't want to spend too much time on the informs because they are difficult right now to actually do much with. But it's good to focus on filters that can include informs, but not just have informs. So a good one that I was sent over today, which is actually really good, is Newcastle, and I hate to use them again. And it pains me to do this, but of course, we're back on Newcastle. We got kicked out of the game again because, of course, the menus are absolutely crap. We've got Tonali here at about 18k, roughly that, which I'm pretty sure is standard for an 86 now, but I'll have to check. Now, of course, he's paired up with Murphy in this filter, so you can get Murphy, who is a little bit more expensive, but you will find people making the mistake of listing it this low. So we're going to head it down to, I'd say, about 18, or maybe not. It looks like 18 is possibly sell point. We'll go 17. We'll sell at 18.5 or 19. Hopefully, there should be a good few coming up. And of course, it is just a little bit of a battle with the informs. If one of them comes up at this price, you're going to need to absolutely smash that snipe. Otherwise, it's just not realistic, because right now they are the absolute like Hail Mary of FIFA. I don't know how they've done it, but EA have really made the inform market the most valuable market in the game, which, you know, power to them. Oh, we've just missed a 16k, haven't we? Oh. Another good one you can do is, of course, minimum 1350, 13250, Premier League, and then, of course, Man United. Now, with this one, you've got McTominay, you've got Casemiro, you've got Varane, and you've also got Fernandes. So you've got a nice selection. There's actually a good few players on there, and, of course, a lot of them are above this kind of 21k mark. You've got Varane being the cheapest, which, once again, did not see these things coming. Varane and Saliba, I actually thought those cards were going to hold such value this year, and they have both plummeted. I'm very glad I didn't invest in pretty much anything this year, like long term, because it was ridiculous how much these have dropped. You're looking at a 20k for a sale on Varane, which means you need to pick him up at 18k to make 1k profit. If you want to go for 18.5, you'll be making 500 coins profit per card. So it is just up to you of what profit you are happy to accept. So if you are happy to go for that 500, do it 18.5. You'll probably get a few more cards coming up, but you need to be snagging them, otherwise it's not worth it doing it at that price. If you do it 18, once again, you need to get all your snipes. And we've got an 18.250 perfectly in the middle, 750 coins profit. Not going to complain. We've got a shadow on the card as well, which arguably we could probably push this up a little bit more than the standard Varane because he's got a shadow, but we're gonna keep it tame. And heading over to a team which was essentially my favorite team last year. I mean, if we go over to 10-250, I don't know what it looks like this year. We got Martinez, we got Barella, I think, as well on there. Surely Barella, yeah, Barella as well. So this is actually potentially a filter now, which hasn't really been much this year because obviously price-wise it just hasn't worked. But minimum 10-250, Barella and Martinez, really easy filter. You can have those two coming up like absolute wildfire. But that's not why we're here. We're actually here to look at two cards which I've used both of them, and they are both pretty nice. So if we go midfielder, Syria. Do still need Inter Milan, don't know why I took that off, and we do need special as well, and you will find the likes of, as you can see, Kalanoglu and Mkhitaryan. Now actually Mkhitaryan is really good, I've enjoyed him, but you know, Kalanoglu not so good, I'll be honest. He's not, yeah, I mean the pace upgrade definitely helps, but I think Mkhitaryan is clear for his price anyway. So we're looking at this one at about 30k. Once again, easy little filter, just to tide you over, get you that 500k mark. And of course, guys, if you're looking at this thinking, well, I don't want to snipe, I want to invest. Check out yesterday's investment video. Check out tomorrow's video, which is also going to have a trading guide for everything, actually Saturday. But make sure to check it all out. Subscribe, of course, and I'll see you tomorrow.